Hello everybody, my name is George, and you guys may have been wondering for over the past month of why I never made a video for November this year. Ever since late August, I've been working very hard just to try to release a video almost every week. That's basically my goal. My actual goal is to try to publish 3 or more videos a month. That's actually my goal, like I said. Now, I was doing good on YouTube for literally 2 months since late August until on October 31st when I released this video called Happy October 2. And I'll leave the video link in the description if you want to watch it. It's a very good video. And this time I didn't actually post it on November 1st, like that first Happy October video back in 2017. And this time it was released on the last day of October, which is on October 31st on Halloween, like I said. Now, ever since that video, I have barely been posting ever since, and I've never posted anything on YouTube for the rest of the month of November, which ranks November as the worst month on YouTube in 2018. However, on November 5th that night, I was going to try to release a video at that time, but unfortunately, when I ran into this issue on my computer, which I'm about to explain in just a few minutes, let's just say it literally screwed up everything. Even worse, it screwed up my goals for YouTube, and much worse, ideas destroyed for my future YouTube videos. It literally just screwed up almost everything of what I wanted to do on YouTube for so long. I was very frustrated, and still to this day, I'm scared. So that's what I'm going to talk about today, is why I never made a video for November this year. And you guys may have already found the answer on the video title, so I'm going to talk about what happened on November 5th and show you, not only tell you, but show you why and how my files got overwritten. So this is the project I was working on for the next upcoming video, and you guys probably recognize this video. It's a 100th video and a first day special. I'll leave the video link in the description so you can go and watch it. Now, there are 2 ways to export a video or even a picture. Export contents and export in and out. Now, I mostly use export in and out for my videos nowadays instead of export contents, and only because, let's just say it exports better. And the reason I think it exports better for my videos than export contents is because whenever I use export contents for any of my videos, after when they're done exporting, I'll watch them, and sometimes notice weird audio pop sounds. It will happen every time a clip switches to another, which I can't exactly explain what I mean, but when every time the camera switches to the next clip. And if I keep hearing those sounds, I have to go back to editing and put in audio fade-ins and outs, which is not fun. That's why I decided to start using export in and out for my videos now, and whenever I use this, it will almost sound exactly like in a timeline. Now believe me guys, I'm trying to make sense here, I'm very sorry, but if you guys understand what I mean, that is the reason and why I use export in and out for my videos now. Because it exports the audio better, and not only the footage like export contents does. Now, moving on to the exporting queue. So when I click on export, which is any of these 2 buttons here, a window will pop up, and it will ask to take your video or a picture to the exporting queue, so I just click yes, and take me to here. Then your video will be in the queue, ready to export. Now top here is output, which means where the files are going to be saved. So then under the output, I'll click on my file, then a window will pop up, which is your file explorer, and it will ask me where I want to save my file on my computer. So then I'll save it to whatever location I want, then name the file, click save, and then I'm good to go. Then I just click on export whenever I'm ready. Now I just want to show you guys how HitFilm exporting works on the new HitFilm softwares nowadays, so I can get the idea how I export my videos and pictures to my computer, then upload them to YouTube later on. Now if you want to learn more about HitFilm, they have a website that you can go to download their softwares if you are interested, and they even have a YouTube channel for tutorial videos and more. I'll leave the links to both of them in the description. Anyway, enough talking. Now that I'm done explaining that, let's talk about how my files got overwritten. So it was on November 5th, 2018, around 9:30 p.m., I was exporting both the video and the thumbnail. Now, it really has nothing to do with the story. I was just basically exporting them both of them at once. But it wasn't really the cause of the problem that I had. But anyway, I had them in the queue, ready to export to a folder called Alien, which you're about to see that folder in just a few minutes. If you guys are curious why there's a folder called Alien in my computer, it's because me and my friend made a video for Halloween not that long ago, back in October 2017, and my friend dressed up as an alien, and I dressed up as Luigi, and in that video, the alien gets upset and attacks Luigi because Luigi steals the alien's wallet. It was a fun video to make. Now, as soon as I clicked on export, I immediately realized I forgot to watch the video in case for any mistakes in the video. So then I immediately pressed cancel, which is to cancel the export, and then I remember coming back to File Explorer here on my local disk page, and this is just my gigabyte storage as of right now. But anyway, I remember I used to have 32.4 gigabytes before something bad happened to my files, and when I came back to this exact same page I was already on before, it went up to 50.2. That's when I got scared, and that's when I knew something went wrong. So then I immediately went to the folder where I exported my video and picture to, and as you can see here guys, all my files gone. However, the only files that I still have, which I don't know how it happened, is these 3 folders and all the clips from my editing project, which are the original clips. Now the ones that I'm clicking on weren't here before, and that's what I'm going to explain next. And by the way guys, do you notice anything different? If you guessed correctly, I got a haircut exactly a week and 2 days ago, as of right now, at the time of this recording. But anyway, to continue, so after an hour of panicking, I decided to download a recovery software called Rikuva. And I never knew recovery softwares existed until I discovered this software on YouTube. The first time I started using it, I've tried to restore every single video and picture I can, but not even one restored properly. None of the files were actually recoverable. Like the ones that I found and tried getting back, they are, I guess, just gone. I'll show you what happens when we try to open them up. So the first crypto file we're going to open is these 2 videos here. When you open them up, they do the exact same thing. So if we open up this one, for example, it would just say an error message, and it would say can't play. This file isn't playable. That might be because the file type is unsupported, the file extension is incorrect, or the file is corrupt. Now, I just ignored the error message when I first saw this, but it was very stupid of me because I could have realized that corruption files exist. But instead, if that makes sense, I just ignored it, which is very stupid of me. But anyway, if you go to this one, same thing. And next one is Happy Halloween. Now this is the original file for the Happy Halloween video, which is actually a video. I'll leave the video link to that in the description. But anyway, if you go in this file, if you go ahead and click on it, this time the error message doesn't happen immediately. It just shows a blank screen for a while, then the error message appears. Now on to the pictures. So the first picture we're going to open is this one here. If you guys are wondering what this picture is, it's for a video that I made a long time ago, back in April 2017. And it's almost been 2 years ago as of right now, since I made this video. And this is the thumbnail for it. And it's called I Had Enough. Now all you see here with this picture is the top skinny part of the picture, the original, and then the rest of it is blank. So you mostly just see nothing. Anyway, moving on to the next picture. Next is Snow Tree. Now I actually thought at first I restored this properly because when I saw the preview, before I opened it, it looked like the original picture. But then as soon as I clicked on it, all it gave me was an ad. That's it. I could have swear I thought it was the original picture before I even opened it. But then as soon as I clicked on it, it gave me an ad, which I was very disappointed. Now the last file I tried to restore is this one here. And when you open it up, it would just say, it looks like you don't support this file format. And that's what happens when you try to open up the corrupted files that I tried to restore, but were never restored properly. But anyway, to continue the story, so it was very late at night, like around 12 to 30 a.m., and then I decided to go straight to bed. But then I got up very early in the morning because I had a rapid heartbeat worrying about my files, and I hope that makes sense why. But anyway, I decided to go back to my computer and then try again. And this time I saw either these 2 videos or this one, I don't remember which file, but then I saw one of those files and then I saw an error message and it said this file is overwritten. And that was the first time I knew about overwritten files. So that means my files got corrupted due to the software I was using. HitFilm Express 2017 is old and no longer supported by the company of HitFilm. And even if any HitFilm software gets unsupported in the future, why would they just leave them unsupported like that? Like, I understand they have to unsupport the older ones so that they can support the newer ones, but they should just leave them unsupported like that. Like, I'm just saying, I'm not mad at them or anything. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just suggesting them that they should fix that. Now, also, I forgot to mention, this must be the exact same issue that I went through back in July 2017. I was exporting a picture in HitFilm Express, which precisely HitFilm Express 2017 already came out at the time. And at the time, it was already new. And I'll show you the picture that I was exporting. So if we go in here in pictures, the PC's pictures, the one you can't delete, this is the picture I was exporting. It's actually a video. I'll leave the video link to that in the description. It's about net neutrality being under attack, which is a long story, but you can learn more about that in the video link description below. Anyways, so I was exporting the picture in HitFilm Express, and I had it in the queue ready to export to the PC's pictures, the one you can't delete. And then as soon as I clicked on export, I immediately realized that I was exporting way too many frames out of one picture. So here's what I mean, for example. In HitFilm, a picture is supposed to be just one frame. I was accidentally exporting 3,000 frames out of one picture. That's like exporting 30 seconds of a video, but as of in pictures. So then I immediately pressed cancel, and then I went back to PC's pictures, the one you can't delete, and I saw every single file here gone. But thankfully, I still have this folder here, which I still can't believe I have this folder to this day. I'm so glad I still have this. And I thought that would get corrupted too, but I was so lucky to still have this folder. But anyway, I lost every single file in here. I lost all my videos, pictures, documents, and even some Adobe and HitFilm projects. Now, some of those projects, and even some videos and pictures too, they were also for my future videos. And every single of them, gone. They were also even for my new channels, which my channels are no longer new anymore, but I just haven't made content for them yet because I still gotta finish a bunch of other videos, and there's 2 more movies I still have to finish. But anyway, my reaction to this, because I didn't know about overwritten files back then, my reaction to this was like, maybe my videos got accidentally deleted somehow, so after when I finish a few more videos, I'll try to look for them on my computer again. They must be somewhere on my computer. But no! What happened to me just recently, for the second time on November 5th, 2018, I was like, what if this exact same thing happened to my files back in July 2017? That must be corrupted too, so it absolutely sucks. So now that this happened to me for the second time, there are 2 things that I'm going to do from now on. One is my idea, and one is a computer thing I was supposed to do way while back. So here's the first thing I'm going to do from now on, which is my idea. Is for now on, I'm going to export my files to a folder with absolutely nothing in it. So here's what I mean, for example. I'll show you what I mean. For example, so let's say if I'm exporting a video or even a picture in any HitFilm software, whether it's old or new. For now, I'm going to export them to a folder that is for exports only. In which I made a folder just like that called Just for Exports. And if you go in it, there's a reason of why there's another folder in here too, which I'll explain that later in this video. But anyway, when you go in it, I have to make sure there's absolutely nothing in it first. So like, let's say I'm about to export something very soon, like my files are in the queue, ready to export. And before I start exporting them, I have to make sure there's nothing in this folder. Then, after everything is checked, and as long as there's nothing in it, then I'll export my files right into here, only, as always. But anyway, this is what I'm already doing. Now, once my files are done exporting, if I like the way how they came out, I'll immediately move it to a different folder. So here's what I mean, for example. If it's a video, once it's done exporting, if I like the way how it came out, I'll immediately move it to where I have my videos now. So we're gonna go into scripts, for videos, and this is where my videos will be from now on, and this is where I'll drag my video file to once it's done exporting. And as you can see, I have a bunch of videos here. Now, if it's a picture, if I like the way how it came out, I'm gonna go to the same thing and drag my picture to there. So I'm gonna go to scripts, for pictures, and this is where my pictures will be from now on. As you can see, I already have my thumbnails here. Now, there is a reason of why there's a number 2 at the end of the title of Just for Exports, which is kind of funny to explain. And there's a reason of why there's another folder in here too, which is called Inside Folder number 1. It's a lot to explain, so since it's a lot to explain, I'll leave it in the description or if a comment pin below with even more information. And with reasons to this, why there's another folder in another folder, and why there's a number 2 at the end of the title for Just for Exports. Now here's the second thing I'm going to do from now on. Around late November 2018, my mom, yes, my mom, she got me a USB external drive so that I can turn on file history, or what you call in a Mac, a time machine. Usually it's considered a backup, so that way in case my files get corrupt, they'll be saved into the USB, and then so I can use the backup and restore the original files that got corrupt. I haven't connected the USB external drive to my computer yet, but I'm going to very soon. And in this case, with my first idea, it makes it far safer for my files. But with the USB, it makes it extra safer for my files, so that I can also recover them too, in case if they ever get corrupted. Now to put this in short, I am never going to export things into a big folder again. And I will never trust canceling while exporting. Never trust the cancel button, because otherwise I put myself at risk losing my files. So now that I'm mad it's happened to me twice, this leads me to this question. Why would they invent computers like this? Like, why would they invent them in a way we can't get overwritten files back? I don't know if they invented this or not, but they should. They should invent a hard drive as not only for storage, but also as a backup too. So here's what I mean, for example. Say if your files get corrupted again, this time they're saved into the hard drive, and which means no USB required. It's saved into the hard drive, and then so you can use the backup in the hard drive and restore the original files that got corrupt without having to use a USB. It was in the hard drive, now it's back into your computer without having to use a USB, if that makes sense. Now before I go, like I've just shown you there, this is the reason of why my channel has been quiet from November till December last year in 2018. And it's been over 4 months ago since my files got corrupt. It feels like it's been like a year, but actually it's been over 4 months now since my files got corrupt. Now also one more thing guys, sorry this video came out very late. I kept screwing up this clip. Every single time I filmed this clip, the second clip, which is the one I'm recording right now, I keep screwing up, and it's the hardest recording I have ever did on YouTube. I'll explain more about that later, maybe in the description or comment section below. Now, even if my files got corrupted for the second time, does that mean I'm gonna give up YouTube? Absolutely not. Because giving up for that reason, there'll have to be even a far bigger reason for me to quit YouTube. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm still going to keep making YouTube videos, which is what I'm already doing, but at the same time I'm going to try to find my corrupted files. Even if a lot of people say, oh no, once your files are overwritten, they're gone forever. I still believe that the data might be somewhere in my computer still, no matter what people say. To give up finding your files is to give up hope to find them. So again, here's what I'm going to do. I'm still going to keep trying to find my corrupted files, but at the same time, I'm going to keep making YouTube videos for you guys. You deserve a bunch of videos. Now anyways guys, this video is getting way too long, so I better wrap this up. So if there's anything that I forgot or don't have time to mention in this video, I'll leave it in the description. But also, if you have any thoughts or questions you would like to ask, please leave them in the comment section below. And one last thing, please remember to subscribe to my channel and press the bell notification so you can be notified for any videos that come out on this channel. Anyways guys, that's it for this video, but thank you very so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye and take care.